This is the place you were meant to be being.
These are the sights you were meant to be seeing.
We'll lift your thermostat up a degree or two.
It's something I like Bachman for. They paint.
We're guaranteeing that you'll be agreeing it's true. This is the hottest place in town. We'll warm you up when you're feeling.
We all came to this new land on a promise. The future has arrived. The promise is not forget about the trees. Clear those troublemaking corners. The more we do nothing, the more nothing changes.
Magic Railroad, brought to you by Fathom Events. My name is Griff, and I'm the writer and director of the Thomas movie. This film is filled with music and magic and mystery, and of course, the world's favorite little blue steam engine, Thomas.
I'm meeting Mr. Conductor. He's looking after us while Sir Topham Hatt takes a much-needed holiday.
There's a baddie too. Diesel 10. 10 out of 10 for devious deeds and brutal strength.
Get out of my way! I have unfinished business here! I want to finish it fast!
A girl called Lily is our heroine.
Lily Thomas.
Hello, Lily. Welcome to Sodom.
She's off to visit her grandpa because he's very sad, and Lily wants to help him to feel better.
Did Grandma love Lady as much as you do?
Grandma loved her because I loved her. But she never took a ride on me.
All of us, cast and crew, really loved making this film for you. And we're so happy that you're going to see it on the big screen once again. Imaginations are magical, especially yours. I hope you have a really lovely time.
Hello, I'm Mr. Conductor, and I'm going to tell you a story about trains, folks far apart, and the magic railroad that brought them together. Every story, like a railroad, has its heroes. Meet Thomas. He's our #1 hero. Hello! But he's running away.
Cinders and ashes, it's Diesel!
Diesel, no!
Finally, Mutt traveled with Billy to the big city station. Mutt was sure Lily could help her grandpa, and that together they could help me. But only if Lily met someone special at shining time.
All the other engines, they'll tell you so. The huffs and puffs and whistles, rushing to and fro. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's a really useful engine, you know. He's the head controller who told him so. Now he's got a punchline to call us very own. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's the one. He's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. He's the really useful engine we adore.
Morning, Henry. What's the matter? I've got Blu-Ray, and I'm collecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fat Hat won't have much use for you looking like that. Oh, I see you forgot to bring the sugar. How careless of you. Say hello to Pitchy. Okay, Twinkle Toes. I know about the buffers.
That's what I saw in my dream. It's coming true. My universe is starting to crumble.
And I know about the magic railway. And when I find that engine, you and all those puffballs will be history. Now tell me where the buffers are. Now! You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, too late, Diesel.
Your grandpa, Lily.
Follow me, partner. Right this way to Bufferville. Just a walk in the park.
You going through, Lily?
You're on your own from here on in, little blue buckaroo.
Little engines can do big things. It is dark and cold and bumpy, but I'm not afraid. Ooh, there's the missing coal truck.
Coal truck? Stoke up the magic in the mountain. That's part of Mr. Conductor's clue to his gold dust.
And Lily, that's what you do with coal. Stoke it up to make steam. We are going to be really reliable and help Mr. Conductor. We're going back for that coal truck. Buffers? Coal truck? We're starting to solve the mysteries, Lily.
You're a really useful engine, Thomas.
Lily, where are we?
Up a mountain, Thomas.
I think I feel a little dizzy. I can't go any further. My wheels won't let me.
Then I'll be back, Thomas. I promise, but I must find Grandpa.
It's getting windy up here. I've left the coal truck behind.
Where's Grandpa? Can you take me to him? Jump up. How'd you know I could count on you?
Stop, wheels!
Oh, Lily.
Railroad's getting its energy back.
Well, my lady, the lights are all green for you now. Green for glory.
Tasha would have loved this journey.
Yes, she would. And she'd love it that you're with me now.
So, Bernard, you didn't forget about magic. It's safe inside you.
Thomas!
You found her, and she's beautiful!
We're on the island of Sodor. Stop, Grandpa. Stop, lady. Hello, Junior. Hello, Mr. C. Mr. Conductor, this is my grandpa.
I'm glad you were able to find your way back.
Aha! There's the blue puffball! And look who we've with! Splodge! Come and destroy!
No, you do it yourself.
We don't like you.
Yeah, we mean that.
Emphatically.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
It's a good word.
Run, lady, quickly, and I'm going to help you.
So am I, milady. I'll not let you down again.
Ah, who needs you, Splodge?
Watch out for the viaduct, it's dangerous!
What's the matter?
Lady. That engine's name is Lady. She's part of the clue to the source of the gold dust! Ah!
Now I'll get you, Burnett Stone!
No, you won't, because the magic you refuse to believe in will get the better of you.
You can run, but you can't hide! Right, Pinchy? Pinchy's hungry!
Get back! Come on, lady! Little engines can do big things!
here for a cruise.
Please. Please. Now, Lily. Lady, you're a really helpful engine.
And helping each other brings to life the magic in all of us.
Important day, Mr. C?
It is a very important day.
Part of my own guide in creating these stories for the screen and these worlds, the world of Thomas on the island of Sodor and the world of Shining Time in the Indian Valley, is that the stories and what happens will help to give children, not in some heavy way, but what I think are the 4 emotional tools for childhood: comfort and fun and inspiration and resilience. And I think that is very, very important to protect, whatever age you are.
At that time, Thomas programming on TV was everywhere, and you would hear that song. Da, 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 da. And I love the naivete of it. I love the innocence of it. I thought it was really very, very. I love the simplicity of it.
And it was Barry London, who was then vice chairman of Paramount Pictures, who had a little girl who was just nuts about Shining Time and about Thomas. And he came to see me in New York and he said, "Have you ever thought about making a movie?" And I said no, that I hadn't, because the stories, these mini feature films, seemed to me to be perfect in their own right. And he said, "I think you should make a movie."
Diesel knows that the lost engine in the legend really exists.
What engine? What legend?
Of an engine whose magic makes her more powerful than Diesel will ever be.
When Polygram Filmed Entertainment picked it up, said, "We're going to get behind this with you," I had a best part of a year in which I wrote very much the story that would finally appear on the screen, and inspired by this little girl who had written a letter saying, "Thomas, please will you come and stay at my house," which was roughly it. And she had defied a lot of those who before Thomas ever went up on the screen said, "Oh, only boys are going to be interested in this." And I said, "No, girls will be as well." And as a mother, I felt that I would love a story which would be told by a mother to her children about something that happened to her when she was a little girl. It all began one rainy day in the big city, just before your uncle was born, and I was going to stay with Grandpa. Another influence was in doing research for the story. I felt I needed some endorsement, and we went to two classes in New York of children, and it was remarkable how many of the children in those age groups said over and over again because they were
Wherever he wants to be. Being innocent like everyone else in this town won't work.
I'll find him. Yes, there is innocence here. Don't mess with it.
P.T. Boomer. I just thought Doug Lennox was brilliant right from the get-go when he came in. It was his idea to add a sort of vainness, vanity to his character. So that, for instance, in a scene where he's looking for Burnett Stone's address, looking at a pile of shine at the local paper, and then he sees the newsboy coming along, and he's filing his nails. That was a sort of bit of schmushes that was totally Doug's idea.
She's in that mountain, isn't she?
Even if she were, she'd be no good to you now.
You're wrong, Burnett Stone. It's like you're always wrong.
Magic can make a man unhappy. Look what it's done to you. I'm after money, not magic. She's good for one thing.
She's good for scrap.
When we did the TV show, it was one situation, which was, it was Britt's baby, and she called all the shots, and we'd go into a booth, and she would give you very simple directions, and slow this down, pace this up, come in quicker here. When we did the movie, which was not the TV show, it was live action, we were there performing, which was a big difference, and behaving, and wearing wardrobe, and staging scenes, and so forth.
Are you sure you don't like trains, Grandpa?
I'm sure. And I think that there's a part of me that what was difficult about the film in that way was that she thought she'd proven herself. And she didn't have to do that anymore and have to kind of convince men of what she could do or what she was capable of. There did seem to be a bit of that when we made the film of Britt Allcroft having to go back to a place that she thought she'd earned her position. She'd earned the right to have that creative self-determinism about the film.
I'm gonna get my revenge, Burnett Stone. You and that engine. You know what revenge sounds like?
And Boomer had come out because this test showing had said that he was too scary. And my inspiration, you could say, for the character of Boomer and why it would work for children was based on the tradition of the British pantomime. There's always the baddie, but you know he's baddie, but you can hiss at him.
Now, it's money that makes you happy. Magic can make you unhappy. Now, don't you agree? I mean, look what it's done to you. Who needs it, Burnett? Not you. Definitely not me. I'll be back, Burnett Stone. I found you. Now I'm gonna find that engine.
And then Peter, because he was sad. Sometimes grown-ups just underestimate children's ability to take something in.
Now, Lily!
It was heartening for me to see how much the film is loved 20 years on.
I had people walk up to me and they would stop and they'd snap their fingers and they would turn to their little kid and they'd say, "Do you know who this is?" They'd say, "This is Mr. Conductor." Some of them got it. The parents were almost always more excited than I was about it.
But where there was negative criticism, I was expecting it because I knew why they felt like that. And if the scenes had been left in, they wouldn't have felt like that.
And so we've come to the happy end of our story. And it's time for all of us to go home. Just like Thomas.
Alrighty guys, I am home now and I have the Thomas and the Magic Railroad Blu-ray DVD right here. We are going to take a look at it right now, so let's get straight into this. Okay guys, let's take a look at the packaging first. Now I'm not going to focus too much on what's on right now because of the film wrapped around it, but I am going to take a look at the sticker here, which I'll put on the DVD once I'm done. First time on Blu-ray includes new interviews and deleted storyline scenes, and then there's some numbers there. And then on the back side there's nothing else, but we will take the film off. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. This is huge. This is huge, guys. Can't believe this. Why did that not cut? There we go, right there. I'm actually not sure what to expect when I open it. I was actually kind of contemplating, do I actually take the film off? But I decided that it would be best if I would. So I love this cover so much more than the old DVD cover, which I will get right now. It's right here. I prefer this one so much more, this new one. The color scheme is just so much better. The artwork is so much better. It's just so much more. Oh, I love it so much more than what we got back in the day. So the front side has the main three cast members, Peter Fonda, Mara Wilson, and Alec Baldwin at the top. And then below them is a new font design for Thomas and the Magic Railroad. It's a more blocky font, I would say, as opposed to the old one, which you can see right up here. It's zoomed in a bit. So I like this packaging a lot more, this design much more than the older one we got, which is right here. It's just so much more vibrant, and I think the font looks better, the pictures look more crisp. But so on the top we see the 20th anniversary edition right under the Blu-ray disc logo, and then under that we see Blu-ray plus DVD. Like, just kind of tell you what the contents is. And then under that we have the three main cast members, the three main human cast members, Peter Fonda, Mara Wilson, and Alec Baldwin. And then under that we have a much better font for Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Title, the older font is right up here if you guys want to see it. But this newer font, it's blockier, and I think the red works on Thomas, on the name Thomas, even though it should have been blue. I think it looks really good with the red because it pops out. And yeah, like I said before, it's more blocky. Then under that we have a picture of Thomas and Lady, which I'm pretty sure is just a promotional image. I don't think it's anything from the movie though. I'll point the camera down a little bit more so you guys can see better. Sorry about the glare. Is that better? I don't think it is. But anyway, so I really dig this one much more than the older copy because it just looks so much better, especially on the, maybe it's just on the Blu-ray thing, on the Blu-ray like package or plastic. I don't know, maybe it's just made to look different on that, but I don't know. So I'm gonna flip it over, and now also, by the way, I noticed how Lady and Thomas are on there. I think I've watched the old trailers a lot, but I think that this is more intended for people who've already seen the movie, since Lady has a face. I don't know, I don't remember what was in the trailers. I've watched them a lot, but I should know. So anyway, so I'm going to zoom in on the back here and read you guys these paragraphs here. Ride the rails to adventure. For as long as anyone can remember, the island of Sodor has been the realm of enchantment, innocence, and talking trains. But Sodor's steam engines suddenly had themselves headed for a load of trouble, courtesy of the wicked Diesel 10, a train with a plan to dominate the other engines by finding and crushing their dwindling supply of magical gold dust. Lily, Mara Wilson, has a hunch that her grandfather, Peter Fonda, holds the key to rescuing the little trains in his workshop on Muffle Mountain. Teaming up with Mr. Conductor Alec Baldwin, Lily sets out to get the island of Sodor back on track in this beloved feature-length film, feature-length adventure, starring the world's favorite tank engine. Now, sorry about that, sorry I messed up so much. But something I noticed is that, I read this a few times and I should have gotten perfect, but it says, holds the key to rescuing the little trains in his workshop. I don't think that's accurate. I think that kind of is misleading. And then she really teams up with Junior at first. And Junior's nowhere to mention on the back, but okay. But anyway, so as we, I'll zoom out a little bit more. And pan down a bit. Sorry that my, thing is a little bit choppy when I pan down. Take a second to focus. Here are the special features. Now this is the important part. Return to Shine Time. Your ticket to Thomas and the Magic Railroad. 2-part documentary with writer/director/producer Britt Allcroft. Hello, Mr. Conductor. Interview with Alec Baldwin. Finding Your Sparkle. Interview with Mara Wilson. There's Something About This Place. Interview with Diddy Khan. The Sounds of Sodor. Interview with composer Hummy Man. Delete behind the scenes reel. I'm getting ahead of myself. And deleted storylines. So when I went to the theater to see the movie, and I have my ticket right here. I don't need to show you guys it because, yeah. But so there was a scene with they showed some scenes with Doug Lennox, and that was crazy because I didn't expect them to show deleted scenes. It said interviews on the teaser trailer or whatever it's called. But I didn't really expect them to show anything like with Doug Lennox, so that was really exciting. They actually showed some of the deleted scenes too. So they showed some of these interviews as well. But I'm so excited to really get into looking at what's on this disc. And then of course also about the packaging. There's not Peter Fonda. Alec Baldwin. There's a whole bunch of licensing stuff, the timestamp and everything. The length of the film. But I think we've done enough talking about the packaging. I think we take a look at the discs inside. Alrighty. So these are the two discs that are inside, and they both look awesome, by the way. So the one on the left is the DVD, which has the Thomas artwork with him pulling the mail train, and it's like has a blue tint. And then the Blu-ray, which is kind of ironic, has the gold artwork, and something I actually want to point out in a second. And that is of him pulling Annie and Clarabelle, probably from the first few minutes of the movie. First see him now. I don't know if you guys noticed, behind these DVDs is a photo. I'm curious, so I'm going to pop these discs out, and I don't think it's anything too special. But we'll look anyway. Ooh, it is kind of special. Okay, I will take them out and I will set them on this shirt right here. I can actually hold one of them. This is a lovely photo right here. So in this photo, I don't know if the camera. Okay, good. The camera is picking it up. We see. I gotta zoom out even more. We see Peter Fonda, Alec Baldwin, Mara Wilson, and the actor who plays Junior. It's on the disc. It's gotta be on the disc. I think Cody McCain's. I think that's his name. I think that's him. But yep. So he is there, the actor who plays Junior, and that's just a nice photo. And I'm glad that you put it there because, and I'll show you guys. I'll actually compare it to the older disc. This is all it looked like on the inside, and this disc is so nostalgic to me. But I'm gonna use this disc probably to watch the movie itself. But I'm going to use these new DVDs to watch the deleted scenes. So yeah, I know this video isn't too long or anything, but I might release a video later down the line about my thoughts on the storyline or the P.T. Boomer stuff. And I have seen some of these deleted scenes already. Not just going into the theaters and seeing them. I did see some of them back earlier this year when they were leaked. Which I'm sorry that I participated in that, if you guys know what happened. Basically, someone leaked the director's cut, the full-on director's cut, and there was just a whole bunch of chaos with it. So, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll just point out one more thing. It does have artwork on the side here, Thomas the Magic Railroad, with Thomas there and the Shout Factory, or Shout Kids logo there. And once again, this was brought to us by the amazing company of Shout Factory. I have to give them a huge thanks for this. This is insane. They also, I think they were also behind the Fathom events for Thomas the Magic Railroad on the big screen again. And something I just really appreciate going to that. That was great. This is just such a pivotal moment in Thomas history, and I got to be there for it, and I'm just so happy. But it's sad because all these years of everyone speculating and scrounging up for evidence, watching those trailers over and over and over again, trying to get that like those details and stuff, trying to piece together the movie with the help of the script. All that's over, because we have those deleted scenes now. We know what happens with P.T. Boomer, and we get to see it. And I just hope that because that was magical about Thomas the Magic Railroad, and I hope that the movie doesn't lose that kind of magic still. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you so much to Britt Allcroft, Shout Factory, for making this happen, making us be able to watch this. And it was just such an amazing experience to see Doug Lennox on the big screen. So, just thank you guys so much. And thank you, viewers, for watching this. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.